Hello everybody, this is Kathy and welcome to a new series that I'm having using my stamps. And I will upload every other Saturday. So here I'm going to use this barbed wire ring. Kind of looks like a barbed wire. And I'm going to use my Distress Oxides. And then I'm going to bring in a little camera stamp. And I'm just kind of combining stamps and making a background. I'm going to make a vertical line with these circles. And I love all these colors together. So I want to thank all of you who are so sweet and watch my videos and comment on my videos. You really make my day. And someone suggested, I can't think of her name right off the bat, but she suggested maybe using stamps. And I'm like, well, this will get me to use my stamps more if I commit to this doing another series. So I started doing Punched Out Thursdays, and that's really became a hit. So I'm going to do the stamping one, and that just inspires myself to use my stamps. And I have them, and I hardly ever get them out. This Felicity Jane stamp, my friend Becky sent it to me. So thank you, Becky. So here I'm going to use some of the phrases. And, my nose was in there. So yeah, I make a boo-boo here in a minute. I'm going to stamp, and my inks aren't working right. My black ink is really dried up, so I decide to use Chamel's black pen, her marker, and instead of trying it on paper first, I just went ahead and stamped it on there, and I really loved it. Well, then I used this beautiful, and I don't know if I got too much of the marker on where the beginning of beautiful is, but yeah, see, I think I put too much is the reason why it really, yeah, kind of messed up around the B. I think I end up covering that up. I already cut out the middles of these papers because I wanted to put two borders around the layout. And I am using the Head in the Clouds paper pad. Oh, you've seen a little glimpse of it. My video ended up being like 40 minutes, so I had to really speed it up so you wouldn't have to watch all this repetitive stuff here. So I'm showing you could probably pause the video to get the names of the Heidi Swapp and then the shimmer sprays that I'm using. And I'm putting color on color. And then I decided to get rid of one of the photos. I had a 4-strip photo of me and my daughter Amanda. And so I'm deciding to put it horizontal. And I decided to double mat it just to bring that both colors in the center of the page. So I end up liking that better than putting the photo vertical. And there's a photo there that I didn't like, so I just cut it out. So my ink, I blotted my splatters up so I wouldn't get it there. I was showing you. I'm going to go ahead and cover up that beautiful. I think if I didn't, it would bother me. So I just went ahead and covered it up. Now I'm using some of the Pink Fresh Indigo Hills 2, and I'm bringing in some Cheeky Studio. And I think I bring in Joyful Day too from Pink Fresh. Sorry, my head keeps popping in and out. So I am finding little embellishments to put on the page that match the colors, and I'm also using the Head in the Clouds. So here I decided to just cut the strips, and ended up I cut them all the same length, and I end up putting them vertical, as you can see there. Now I'm going through the sheet of paper that was in the Head in the Clouds, and I'm pulling out some letters that I know I probably won't use, and I'm just cutting a little strip of color to put around my page, or my photos there, to bring in that color up in the center of the page. I don't really do that much more to this layout. I love these colors of the Distressed Oxide. I could pull in all different companies to go with that ink. So the right side of the page looked really empty, and so I decided to rip again. I've been in a ripping mood. I just really love how that looks, and so I'm going to pull out the Head in the Clouds paper pad, and I'm just going to find me a piece, and I chose that because of the purplish pink, and I gotta trim it down a little bit, and then I'll glue that piece on there, and that kind of helps with that. So I need to mark. This is how I measure. I just cut a little piece, and then I take it out and I cut it. I don't measure at all, you guys. It's slap it on there. So I decide to I try out these. They come with the Head in the Clouds, and although we're in a photo booth, I thought, well, we are good friends, and so I start putting this down, and the gold foil kind of brings in the gold from the paper on the right, but then I pull out these little circles and I put them in the middle of each camera, and then I don't like it. So then I take it all off and then remove friends, and I pull out these little stickers here from Pink Fresh Indigo Hills 2, and I write photo booth. And the last thing I am doing is I'm putting color on color. I pulled out Pink Fresh Indigo Hills 2 enamel dots and the Head in the Clouds. So I hope you've enjoyed this new series of mine, and I hope you come back in 2 weeks and I will have another layout for you. And I want to thank you all for leaving me sweet comments. I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.